YTs and Starseeds was good with y'all, man. Day 13/14, no fap/semen retention. As y'all can see, I got the little fresh cut, man. Well, technically a tape. But I'm gonna put the twist back in probably tomorrow night. I'm gonna watch this again tonight. But anyway, so like I said in the last video, this video is gonna be Alchemy Part 2. Uh, I was lucky to find my notes here, so we're gonna talk about all the things that I got on Alchemy. So let's get started. So there's actually a breakdown in the word alchemy. So the first two letters of alchemy, which is A and L. A and L represent the, and then chemia, which is chem, so alchemy, chem, which is, chem is another word equals to Egypt. So basically, alchemy, like I said before in the last video, alchemy, well, it says from Egypt, but alchemy is the art of Egypt. And like I said in the last video, it has a symbol. So there is, the symbol has a triangle with the cross at the bottom of the base of the triangle. And then you have a symbol where it's a circle and it has a little arch coming out of the circle with also a cross at the bottom of the circle. And then the last symbol is a circle with a line in it. Like kind of like I don't know if you guys remember, but when we used to have math and we were trying to define the circumference of the circle, that's basically what the last symbol looked like. Circle with a line in it, or diameter or something like that. But yeah, excuse me, I don't burp on every video. Y'all have to excuse me. But so we're gonna break down every symbol of alchemy here. So the symbol with the triangle with the cross at the base, that represents sulfur, which is also the soul. The next symbol, which is the circle with the arc coming out of it, and the cross at the bottom is Mercury, and that equals the spirit. And then the last one with the circle and the line across it is salt, which is the body. So you have soul, spirit, and body. So the spirit, which we all know, the spirit represents the mind, having you a peace of mind, you know. And that deals with, meditating, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Get your if you have your mind right, you have your spirit right, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the soul, which is the activating cause. So spirit and soul are two different things. Basically, what you have to do, you have to get your mind right, which is your spirit, in order for you to feed your soul. And there are ways that you can feed your soul. So basically, if you feed your soul, basically that's one, feeding your soul is having a peace of mind. You don't have to, stress about everything that's going on in your life. You could transmute those things to positive things. And basically you find a peace of mind by doing things that feed your soul. So basically anything that you like passionate about that you are doing, and you do your passion, you're gonna do your passions, your mission in life, and your purpose. Those three things alone will feed your soul. And this is where most people are kind of feel like they're miserable in life, because they don't feed their soul. They don't follow their mission, their purpose, or their passions. They just go in life doing the same thing every day, in and out, every day, all day. And that actually like kills their soul. Like that actually takes their soul because they're doing the same thing over, they're not fulfilling it. So it just stays the same there and they're just miserable. But yeah, you have to feed your soul in order to have that peace of mind. And you could actually do that by just getting nature also. Go out in nature, get you some grounding in, you know, just simple stuff. Get some sun gazing, get moon gazing, star gazing, don't matter. Anything that has nature involved, that can feed your soul as well, give you a peace of mind. So, and then the mind represents the in heart faculty of consciousness. So, as we all know, I mean, we continue to grow, like, and see, that's the thing, what we learned in school, we become the child, the adolescence, and then the adult, and then that's it. Like, no. Yes, we do become adults, but we continue to grow. We're supposed to continue to grow as individuals. And especially our mind, our consciousness. And basically how we see, that's another thing. A lot of people after school, they stop learning. And that's what puts them in the same spot year after year after year. They're not expanding their minds. They're staying the same. So basically what that is saying, the in-heart faculty of consciousness is looking for a higher consciousness, a higher learning, like more knowledge. Basically, learning something that you're interested in, like, you know what I'm saying, like your passion. I mean, of course, you're gonna learn something with your passion because you're gonna study every day. It's your passion, right? But like other things that interest you, like, I don't know, for me, like I like astrology. You know what I'm saying? I like astrology, so-called sci-fi. And here's my thing about sci-fi. Sci-fi is, and they said it, like sci-fi is things. Well, sci-fi is things that haven't been proved in science yet, but in reality, it's things that they haven't showed us, pretty much. Like all the things they talk about sci-fi, I ain't talking about when we used to have the TV channel sci-fi where they were talking about Sharknado. Nah, like that's the thing. Like you have to know when stuff like give you a hint, and then there's things that's like, okay, all right, that's impossible. You feel what I'm saying? Like a Sharknado. Like, I don't know who, I don't know who made that movie, but a shark and the tornado, bro. Like, but I'm surprised it was on sci-fi anyway, because sci-fi is really like a knowledge-based thing. But you know, we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, I really like space. Like, I really like getting into astrology and space and stuff. I always had like a thing with that, and I realized why, because matter of fact, mythology. I like Greek mythology a lot. I love Greek mythology. Like anything that has to do with Greek mythology, I love it. Like, I don't know all the people or all the. All right, let's see. Let's give me a test real quick. And then my favorite. Oh, that's a tough one. Okay, so I probably would have to go with Hercules as being my favorite demigod. But I would say Perseus is a second for sure. Perseus is the second for sure. So, But basically, I only seen like the movies of it. I haven't really like read about those two. But what I do know is that's Hercules, and I knew it was a reason why I like Hercules, because that's where the Sagittarius, I can't think of another word to call it, but I'm calling it the Sagittarius mascot, or like the Sagittarius symbol, where it's a centaur shooting an arrow, a bow and arrow. That Hercules has something to do with it. I didn't know that. I did some research. I'm gonna get into that later on. But but yeah, I love Greek mythology, like anything to deal with Greek mythology, and I understand why, because a lot of Greek mythology has to do with astrology. And I didn't know that. I didn't know it went that deep. And I was like, oh, okay. Because basically is when they describe like the gods like Zeus and Venus and Ares and all those are Greek terminologies, I want to say. And I want to say Greek. Yeah, because Jupiter is, I want to say, is Roman. When they talk about, because Jupiter is referred to as a god in Roman times, but the Greek term is Zeus, because Zeus is, you know what I'm saying, the ruler, the god of gods, you know. So, but this is another term that I think they call him Jupiter in Roman times, is the god of gods. But I'm getting off topic here, so I'm gonna go back. All right, let's see. I'm gonna get into that later. All right, so now, okay, so right here, that says that. Okay, I get it. So, like I was explaining, it's Greek and Roman, and it's always been split up since Egyptian times. Like they have different names, but it's the same. It's the same God. You feel what I'm saying? So it says Hermes right here. So we do know. I I want to say, I don't know if I'm correct on this, but I want to say that Hermes. I thought that Hermes was supposed to be a messenger in Greek mythology. That's what I thought. But I think that ties into what I'm about to say. So Hermes is the founder of alchemy. And okay, I think Hermes is the Roman for founder of alchemy, and then Thought Thought is the Greek messenger, because I think both of them messengers, but yeah, because Hermes is messenger, because I know that, because that's, hold on, wait a minute, because Hermes is in Greek too, though. I'm pretty sure Hermes is Greek. But anyway, both of them are the messenger, like the bringer of knowledge, so to speak. So I think I have this book down. I'm gonna give y'all a book suggestion on alchemy. It's called Corpus Hermeticum or Tukrin, and it's a book about the study of alchemy. And there's also another thing called the Emerald Tablet, and it's a book about the philosophy and practice of alchemy. Okay, yeah, so I got it right here. It says Hermes, Greek god. I thought that's what I, yeah. I'm sorry. This Hermes and Thoth. Hermes is Greek, Thoth is Egyptian. Those are two different things. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I know I wasn't tripping. Yeah, so Hermes is Greek, and then Thoth is Egyptian. And both of those were basically, they had the same gods, but they named them differently. And then I believe that's where the separation came from. Like they was worshiping the same thing, but they gave them two different names. So okay, let's go to the other page. Alright. Okay. All right, so I got some further. We're gonna go further into the detail about the symbols. So the one with the triangle that has the cross at the bottom is sulfur, soul, consciousness, and oil. And then for the one that has the circle with the arch in it and the cross at the bottom is Mercury, spirit, mind, liquor. And then the one with the circle with the line in the middle is crossing. You have salt, body, structured thought, and alkaline salt. Now, there's something with alkaline here. And alkaline, they said alkaline is supposed to be very healthy for you, things like that. Basically, and there's been a lot of spiritual people that promote having an alkaline diet that you use. So basically, I give you an example. Almonds have a lot of alkaline in them. I think they're like the number one nut that has alkaline, the highest alkaline. I want to say is like I want to say the pH of that is like I want to say 6 or 7. I can't believe. I can't remember. And then you have what else has alkaline in it? Oh man, but it's a lot of fruits and vegetables that have alkaline in them. Oh man, I can't believe I'm having a brain fart here. But yeah, do your research because I can't think right now. So do your research on alkaline. Um, Peak Himalayan salt. That's what they put in alkaline water to have the alkaline minerals in the water. Is peak Himalayan salt. Um, what else has alkaline in it? Gosh, I cannot think. Um, avocados. Avocados have a lot of alkaline in them. They considered a superfood. I was eating that like for a month straight. Like I get me some avocados with some canned veggies, and I cut the avocados up, put some paprika, salt and pepper on them things. If you haven't tried it, please, I suggest you do it. That's like the best thing ever. So, yeah, that's the thing about alkaline salt. All right, so the soul, which is sulfur, is the mind, emotions, will to relate to others. It's psychological, self consciousness, and inherent faculty of consciousness. And then we have the spirit, which is intuition, conscience, communication, relates to God. And basically, God is spiritual and God consciousness, basically tapping into the divine energy within yourself. And then you have the body, which is physiological. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, physiological. Well, hold on. Physiological. Yeah, I think that's how you say that word. If I'm not, forgive me. World consciousness relates to environment and material structure that embodies or gives concrete reality to something abstract. So that's what about the body. Then we have something else that's soul, which is equals to the prima materia, which is known as the one thing. And then we have here alchemy is the understanding of the relationship between consciousness and matter. So basically, you're separating. Well, I'm not saying you're separating, but you basically, your mind, your soul, and your body, basically trying to get them to become one, pretty much. So what I suggest y'all do is y'all research alchemy and see what can y'all get from it. That's what I got from it by watching a couple of videos and watching Full Metal Alchemist. I got the full concept of it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure it goes deeper than that. I haven't read those books yet. I'm tending to. I have a long list of books, but yeah, I'm tending on. Hoping to read those books very soon. So, with that being said, I'm in this video right here. Remember to live every day like it should last. Take every opportunity, take every moment as an opportunity to become better. Make sure y'all take care of your body, your mind, and soul. All right, man, I'm out, y'all. Love, peace.